All right, welcome to our latest Swampcast. We are here at Tiger Stadium, Death Valley, where Florida lost 17-6. We usually do these on the field, but their grass apparently is too precious.
We're shut out, but that's okay.
For us to get out
Florida
there.
almost got shut out.
Yeah, they did, and they also had a chance to win the game. You know, in the end, it was a lot of little mistakes, but there was the biggest one, Robbie, was that they just couldn't block for Tyler Murphy.
If you can't protect your quarterback, if you can't stop the other team from running the ball and get to their quarterback, you're not going to win, especially in this environment. And that's what happened. They lost both lines of scrimmage and lost the game.
Yeah, no question about it. They had trouble running at times. Still, Kelvin Taylor gave him a little shot in the arm when Matt Jones got hurt again. Everybody's been asking for him, and you know,
he looked good.
My response has always been when he's ready, he's ready. Yeah. You know, I mean, trust the coaches.
Muschamp did say he had a really good week of practice. Yep. That's why he played. And
he played well. He played well, and they had some nice drives, but you know, unfortunately, they got down there on the 8-yard line with a chance, maybe Robbie, to pull within. They made it 17-13 or maybe 14 if they get the 2-point conversion. But first lose the yard, and then the trick play, which was a weird time to make that play. To me, that's a play you run in the middle of the field.
Yeah, 2 negative plays in a row, and then you're behind. You know. Behind the chains, and then you got problems.
They called a great play. I mean, I know everybody's going to be mad at the coaches because it's always the coach's fault instead of the players, but they called a great play, and they would have had a guy wide open. He would have walked into the end zone, but they didn't block
no time.
again.
Yeah, Tevin Westbrook was all by himself right here in the corner. Nobody within 20 yards of him. It was a great play, but no time to execute it.
The first half did not go well. They did not play well in the first half, didn't stop the run. A couple questionable interference calls certainly helped LSU. I thought Zach Mettenberg was very average today.
I did too. The thing with him, he didn't get touched.
Yeah.
And if you went to this game thinking LSU was going to be held to 17, you would have thought for sure Florida was going to win the game.
It's weird because today was a day where the SEC's changed a lot. You know, Georgia all of a sudden has got a loss.
Yeah.
Missouri's undefeated, but they lose their quarterback for 6 weeks. Florida had a chance to really kind of take this division by the throat, Robbie. Instead, now everything's still out there for them, but the bottom line is and I don't even consider this a bad loss to me. The bottom line was for Florida, I picked LSU to win. I think you did too, Robbie. I mean, LSU at home, you know, has become a very difficult team, but the bottom line is Florida again, and it seems to be the thing when they lose a game, they just. You sit there and they never get blown out. You just sit there and go, they could have won that game, but they just didn't.
But like Tyler Murphy said too, it only gets tougher from here.
Yep.
If they don't get better, it's going to really get tougher from here. So they need to work on the protection. They need to give him some time to execute the offense. When he has time, he's fine. He does a good job, but he had no time.
And I will say this: those were the best athletes Florida's played defensively.
The overall speed and athleticism.
Now they were young, and that's why their stats were kind of out of whack. But they by far were the best athletes Florida's played, and I think it showed up. And they had great schemes on. A lot of guys coming unblocked.
Yeah, well, you're going to see that from here on out. Yeah. Georgia's going to do it. Missouri, they're going to send guys stunts, defensive backs, blitzing. He's going to be under heat the rest of the way.
Well, they don't have to worry about him going deep.
Yeah.
So that's one reason that you'll see that. You can play press coverage. So they've got to figure some things out. There's no question about it. We'll see what happens next week. We'll be giving you, of course, on our next Swampcast, a preview of the Florida-Missouri game. And I don't know if we're looking forward to going up there because
I think we will. We'll look forward to it.
Yeah, you know, it's St. Louis. We got to go to St. Louis and drive 100 miles.
You know what I'm looking forward to? Not a first down run up the middle every time. Maybe that'll happen next week.
Never.
I don't know.
All right, that'll do it for our Swampcast. We appreciate you guys for clicking on. Until next time, Robbie, Andrew, and Pat Dooley saying so long from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.